Hi guys, on today Cat rambles about random shit, we have my 5-star reads. So if you haven't read any of these, I'm severely disappointed, but it's okay because you can read them after this, right? Yeah, okay, let's get into it. These are in no particular order, except for maybe the last ones I do. I don't know, we're just gonna, they're all like around me right now. Like I'm surrounded by books. And so I'm just gonna pick one up and we're gonna get started. This is like my favorite thriller of all time. I will recommend this book to anyone and everyone. If anyone's like, I need a book recommendation, I'm like, do you like thrillers? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, this bad boy right here. Get your hands on it. It's so good. I was like this the whole time. I was like, ready? I'm gonna do a little demonstration, okay? Ready? I was like reading it. I was like, what the hell is going on? What the hell? I'm confused. Okay, she crazy. Okay. You know? It's like just staring at the wall like. Literally couldn't put it down. Like, cause you're so confused. And then it's like. And then you just want to go back and read the whole thing because you're like, oh my god, it was so good, you know? So good. Please, I beg of you. I've recommended this to a few people and they have read it and they're like, it is so good. I'm like, I know. And they're like, I stayed up until like 2 a.m. reading it because could not finish it. And I was like, yeah, me too. So I don't lie. I swear I don't lie about this one. This one, you know? Okay. That's number one. One of my favorite books. Next. Yes. Do I remember really what happens? No. Do I remember that Sam Claflin is in the TV show? Yes. Do I get this mixed up with Fleetwood Mac? Yes. Have I read this in the past 3 years? No. Did I give it 5 stars? Yes. Should you read it? Yes. So yeah, that's all I have about that. Loved it. Don't remember why, but I loved it. It was great. I thought it was awesome. Okay, yeah, that's all I have. Okay, on a more depressing note. I don't think I could ever read this book again. Like genuinely, like it was so good, but I could never read it again. You know, when I said go and read these, this one may not count because if you get triggered easily, please don't read this. Do not read this. Please. I don't want to harm you. But if this interests you, you should read it. Because I loved it. It was very sad. I read it in one sitting. Literally one sitting. One day. It took me a few hours. It's not too hefty. I mean, it's quite hefty for what the topic is, but I really need to read the second one. I feel like that will like revive me and give me happiness again after whatever this was. Like it's been like 2.5 years since I read it. And like I still think about it. I'm just like, damn, you know? Just soul destroying, but so good. Okay, next. On a more positive note. Slow burn to the max. My fave slow burn. You know, I'm not actually usually a slow burn fan unless it is how do you even say her name? Mariana Zapata. I'm sorry if I butchered that. If it's her or if it's Johnny and Shannon. Otherwise, slow burn. I'm like, but then I hate it when they like get together on the first few pages. This is why I read thrillers because there's no romance. Even though I love romance books. You know what? They have to do the slow burn right. If it sucks, I'm not gonna read it. You know? But this is good. This is so good. This is incredible. Yeah, I love this book. I've never really heard anyone that's ever read it. So, yeah, you should read it because I want someone to talk to about this. It's amazing. Oh my god, guys, you don't understand. I mean, made me feel so yay, you know? Okay, next one's low-key a little controversial because I know people are gonna be like, why did you rate that 5 stars? And like, it's like, I know I'm not 15 anymore, but it still made me feel warm and fuzzy and made me really happy. I will always stand by Better Than the Movies. I will always defend this book with my heart. I know it's cringy, I know it's cheesy, and I know it's cliche, but I love that, and a lot of people out there love that. Just because we want to be treated the way Liz gets treated by Wes, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. We just want to be loved, and this book makes me feel secondhand loved. It's just so cute. I just can't deal. I can't deal. It just makes me so happy. Like, I was like giggling, and then the second one happened and I was no longer giggling. But that's fine, that's fine. It wasn't fine. It was fine in the end, but it's 5 stars. Don't hate me. Ooh la la. Next one is Beach Read by Emily Henry. Oh, my darling. My darling. It was really good. I don't really remember what happened because I read it ages ago, but it was really cute. I know that, and I must have rated it 5 stars for a reason. So you should read it too. They're really cute. Good for the summer. Yeah. His and Hers. Else Feeney. Very good. Very good thriller. So good. So good. I think I read this as well in a day. It was one of those ones that made me go like this. What the hell? Staring at the wall. Yeah, that's what made me do. So good. If you like thrillers, it's a good recommendation. Okay, now we're moving on to series that I think are 5 stars. First of all, dun, 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 my holy grail. My holy grail that I will never shut up about. I love Shatter. I love it so much. I wish I could read Shatter every day. I wish Shatter was a movie like The Hunger Games. That would make me really happy, but it's not. But it's okay. I love this world. I love the dystopianness. I love the characters. I love all the storytelling and how much action goes on. It's just so good. If you like The Hunger Games, if you like The Maze Runner, if you like, what's the other one called? Divergent, and all those movies, you would eat this up. It is so good. It's like its own little, it's not like Powerless, if you guys have read Powerless, where it's basically just a replica of The Hunger Games, but like with smut. This is like its own thing, like its own dystopian world. Yeah, so it's really good. I love the Shatter Me series. I actually, fun fact, I actually really like these ones. Not many people do. I'm like one of the only ones I know who like really likes them, because most people just like these ones and then they're like, oh, it goes downhill afterwards. Personally, I didn't like this one. I mean, it was good, but I was so confused. These ones, however, so good. I didn't really get going until Ignite Me, which, you know, is supposed to happen, I think. But these ones, oh, jam-packed, man, jam-packed. I really need to read the newest one called Watch Me. But yeah, if you like dystopian worlds, you have to read these. They're so good. These are my special versions of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. These were one of the first books I really read, like when I was getting back into reading, because I used to read a lot when I was a kid, and I stopped, and then I started again with It Ends With Us, and then A Good Girl's Guide to Murder was like the real thing that got me into it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. So good. I love the mysteries. The second one wasn't as good. I actually really liked the last one. This one, As Good As Dead, so good. It's so dark. Like, it's really dark compared to the other ones. Very heavy, I feel like. But yeah, so good. Love those books with my whole heart. Then finally, hang on, I need to collect them because they're so big. Every time I pick these up, it reminds me how weak I am because they're so heavy. This is like the first time I haven't dropped them. Every time they're the wrong way around. That's really embarrassing. You know, this is when I'm gonna drop them. The first time that I don't drop them, and it's the wrong way around. Okay, just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. No. It's because there's so many of them and they're so big. Like, this is just filled with trauma. This whole stack is just a big trauma dump. This is trauma dumping at its finest. But they're my babies. These are my babies. What did I just say? What? anyways, let's go through them one by one. Why don't we? Because this is my favorite series ever. Okay. Binding 13. Boy, did I have no idea what I was getting into when I started reading these. Actually, can I just flex for a second? Because I was the first person to read these out of everyone I know. Because Larry reads and Steph Steph Burr, I don't know how to say her last name, girly. Larry and Steph were both obsessed with these. And I watch Larry and Steph like it's like my full-time job. And they keep ranting on about the boys of Tommen, and it just sounds so intriguing. So I read Binding 13 and Keeping 13, and boy, did I become obsessed. I read these so fast. I read them about 2.5 years ago. And oh my dearie me. And then last year, I finally got to Saving 6, because Saving 6 came out as soon as I finished Keeping 13. And so it came out, but I was already reading so many other books. And then by the time it came out and I started reading it, I was already half in a reading slump. So then this book took me a year to read. Not that it's all, like, it's amazing, but I just couldn't do it. Like, I was just like, no. Also, because I just love Johnny and Shannon so much, stepping into Joey and Aoife, where it was so different, I was just like, oh my god, no, I want to go back. Give me Johnny and Shannon. So yeah, but amazing. Afterwards, like, once I got to Redeeming 6, I was like, okay, yeah, Joey and Aoife forever, you know, and I was so into it, but this one took me a while. And then by the time I'd read this, everyone that I know has read the whole entire thing. So I was like set back. So I was the one that started reading them first. And then by the time it's like now, everyone else has read them, and I'm like, I'm so behind. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, Cabo. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm still on Redeeming 6, but that has changed because I have read all of them now. Taming 7, I read a few weeks ago, and Releasing 10, I finished like last week, and I don't want to talk about it. I also don't want to talk about it. And that's that. I will, yeah, no comment. My heart hurts. Yeah, anyways, if I'm gonna recommend anything to you, it would be the Boys of Tommen series. Like, out of all of these, my top ones would be Binding 13 and Keeping 13. And then you just read the others because it's so good. So good. I feel bad for people who don't like these books. Like, oh, you're missing out so much. Anyways, that is my little 5-star book thing. Oh, and then I also have my books that I only have on Kindle. So The Housemaid by Freda McFadden. I loved that book. That's my 3rd favorite thriller. So good. The Mindfuck series. If you are into like weird serial killer, romance, feminine power kind of books, those are your books. They are incredible, and it is coming to screens. They're making a TV show for it, and I'm so excited. I hope they do it justice, because those books are incredible, like so entertaining. I think that's all I can think of currently. So yeah, that was my 5-star book haul. Yeah, let me know your 5 stars in the comments, because I'm so interested to see what other people think. And before you say, Cat, Akata, I'm getting there, okay? I'm on the 2nd book. I'm getting there before you say anything, because yes, I know that will be a 5-star. So yeah, that'll be in my next updated 5-star reads. So yeah, bye!